Good morning. This is a quick tutorial of more gravity form entries and how to actually create pages, just so you know when you create applications for the nannies or the families to use. This is going to be covering multi-page applications and kind of how to get into a little bit more of the details. So what I've done is I'm working on the family application. You go into it just like I showed you in the previous video, and I added a page break here to the main page. And so what it gets is it says begin from starting page, and this is the top of the first page. I indicated a progress bar. You could do steps. I'll change it to that just so we have the actual, we can change how it's displayed. And this is what you can call certain pages. So the first page is, or the second page is father's information. And then the first page is basic family information. And then we can close that, and as you can see, I've already added some of the basic stuff. Home address is required. We can see that with the star. I switched it to default Kentucky, and you can make it required there, just like it's showing. Close that. We'll look at some of this other stuff. Family phone number. Now, here's where you can ask them certain questions, and then they type in the answer. And how we do that is we can add a number or just a basic text entry or checkbox, and we can click edit, and then the field label is what they're going to see. So I can ask them, how many children do you have? Or number of children. Children. And then that way they can see it. And we want to say it is required. We want to enable duplicates just because, you know, each family might have 3 children or something. You can also put a range. We can put 1 to, I don't know, maybe up to 20. Or actually, we don't even need a max, but they need a minimum of 1 clearly for your business. Alright, and so email, pretty self-explanatory. This is the question, the referral source. So I'm going to change it from untitled, because that makes no sense, to how did you hear about us? And we are going to say that this is required. You can also put maximum characters, but we don't need it. Okay, so now we close that, and you see that we have a page break. So what we can say is we can update the form, because I'm going to show you what it looks like. And you have to update it for it to preview properly. So we update the form. It says beginning page. Now we have a page break. So it's going to be the second page. On the second page, I went ahead and put the father's name for his information. And we're going to be adding in a brief moment where he works, his information, his income, that type of thing that you need to know. And then at the end of that, we see the last page. So you can have multiple pages. If you want to add another page break, just click page break again and move it accordingly, and it'll adopt. So you can see where each page is on the actual form that you're creating. So we're going to click update, just like that, and then I'll show you how this actually looks. Click on preview. So this is the first page. It has basic steps, page 1, page 2. This is the first page. I'm going to change this, but I haven't done it yet. You click next. Of course, it doesn't let us, but it will give us progress as to which one we are on.